Welcome back. Today we are going to start a mansion, and this is also going to be for my Royal Family Let's Play. So it is going to be the Kitsune family, which is like a fox kind of creature. And the colors are going to be blue and orange, and also the theme is going to be like scholar or, someone who does a lot of mental skills. So the head of this family is also going to be like an advisor to the monarch. So they are very smart. They know a lot of things, and that gives them the title of like Grand Duke or Duchess. So this is a Grand Duchy, and so this would be the second highest ranking family in the kingdom. So we are starting here with the library, and I figured that I didn't really know exactly how I wanted the floor plan to go, so I just kind of started with what rooms I knew I wanted and started building them out, and then we will, do the outside last probably in order to give everything, a connection to connect everything. So you can see there are those fake bookshelves there, and also there is a real bookshelf that kind of matches, but for some reason there is still a little gap, so I just left it like that. And then we are having like a secret room in the back of the um, library area. And then a lot of plaques, a lot of like technical like blueprints and a chalkboard for learning and that kind of stuff. So this is not going to be for one sim. It's kind of going to be where the whole family goes to, study and that kind of stuff. So there is a desk here. So there's going to be, say, like the head of the family can sit at this desk, and then there's going to be some tables where everyone can kind of spread out and do their own thing and, do their own learning, read a book, whatever. So also, if you've noticed already, I did get the new kit. It's not a stuff pack. The kit, the Oasis, what is it? Courtyard Oasis kit, I think. So I am going to be utilizing that because, of course, I just got it and I want to play around with it. So that is going to be, there's going to be like a pool area. And then I am just getting those tables I was telling you about and putting a bunch of clutter items on there so it kind of looks like people are actively using this space to study. And then I'm just going to add some boxes and different things around here. I got this far without move objects on before I had to change that. I don't know why for some reason I had to switch camera modes in order to use the up and down thing. Not really sure what happened there, but moving on. We are just resizing this room, and I was going to do like a big chalkboard, but we actually make it smaller in just a second. But kind of deciding what to put on the walls and stuff was a little complicated. And I did end up deleting this second door in the upper left-hand corner here because it was just, I was going to add two secret rooms, but the lot just was not big enough, so I just add the one, and it's only a small little thing. You'll see it in a moment. But I am going to put down a couch and some end tables. This wall is going to get a little reconfigured, so I know it looks ugly right now. So, also, since this is me from the past, the trailer for the new game pack dropped today, and it looks really exciting. The like interior design career, so that should be fun. I hope that the gameplay is cool, and I'll probably play it for not very long. But anyway, it looks like it comes with a lot of cool new items, including closet stuff, which is something that I've really been like needing for a while. You will see when I get to the master bedroom's closet here that I did download some Closet CC so that I could put kind of like a walk-in closet there. And there is a little secret room there. It's really nothing big. It's basically, and you can decide whether this is, good or bad, but it's a secret little room with an archaeology table and um, you know, other treasures from Selva Dorada and that kind of stuff. So whether or not, maybe it's a secret room because they're worried about thieves, or maybe it's a secret room because they stole things from another country, we'll have to find out. So just cluttering up with these items, and that is going to be the secret little room there. And then I'll just put it back. I needed to get it away from that wall so I could actually see into the room. So that is pretty much this space completed. I think I might add like one more plant or something. I don't really remember. Maybe not. So we are going to move on to the foyer. I was going to make it really big, but we just really don't have room on this lot. And this is actually the biggest lot in the area along the water in Willow Creek. So all of the duchies are going to be in that line where previously was all the businesses in this world. And this is the biggest lot, so of course it goes to the Grand Duchy. And for some reason, the blue swatches on the chairs, on the railings, sorry, chairs, on the railings and the fences don't seem to match, but that's fine. There's the rug from the kit. And just a little seating area, a couple of things on the walls. There's not really a lot of room for a ton of stuff in this foyer because of all the doorways. Oh, and I forgot windows. I was like, how did you forget that there was supposed to be windows? So I do add in the windows and have to move around a little bit of stuff in the library, but I think that it turned out all right. And then curtains in both rooms now that we have windows. There we go. And then just some decorations for the walls before we go in and paint them. And then this room off to the left is going to be the dining room. So that's going to be there. I think I'm just going to add some planters out front. I'm trying to remember what I do in the meantime. Oh, a statue in the middle here. And like I said, each duchy is going to be responsible for a different set of skills. And so this one is the, mental skills. So it'll include logic, programming, rocket science, writing, vampire lore, archaeology, Salvadoradian culture, research, and robotics. So that is that. And then the careers are going to be stuff like tech guru, doctor, scientist, engineer, that kind of stuff. So that's what this family is all about. I'm going to add a fireplace. Yep. Okay. So just trying to make these rooms look kind of fancy. And placing that, I couldn't place it. It's just too big to fit in this space. So I did go with this one instead. And then this actually leads out into the quote unquote courtyard area with the pool and all that stuff. So I am going to have to move what I've built so far over to the right. You can kind of see we're getting started here and then scoop. And then we're going in with the pool. And that is going to be the hangout space and the, the lounging area. It's going to lead on the other side is going to be a lab, so that'll be pretty cool. So I'm going to add a staircase in here. And then we are going to, I was thinking about like putting a fancy door on the lab, but it didn't look good. So I just picked a regular door, and then I'm going to use the new tiles to go around here, and they come in really nice blue swatches. So that kind of goes with my theme here. And then I was kind of waffling on what fence to put here. I actually did change it after this too. I landed on this one, but I ended up changing it to this one. When I put on the, what do you call them? The like, the I don't know what they're called. Um, the things that go in between columns on the top. I don't know. Spandrels? I feel like that might not be the right word, but that's what we're going to go with. And yeah, just a nice place to come outside and lounge and relax. And so that's what we're doing there. And then in here, I am going to put a bunch of like lab stations and stuff. Actually, that reminds me, I haven't put in a robotics table yet, and I should. Okay. Note to self, robotics table. I just used a lot of the get to work stuff in here in order to, make it look like a lab. And then that is pretty much going to be it for this room. This room is not terribly exciting. It's just a workroom. And then over here, we are going to try and figure out where we're going from here. I really didn't know. I do want to put a rocket ship in the backyard, so we're just going to put one right there and then have a little path that leads out to it. I have no idea what I'm going to do with the yard yet. I just don't know anything. I only know I built the first floor today, and that's what we're going with. So this is going to be the kitchen, this box over here. And then we're going to have a little space that leads into the master suite, and then also one that leads into like a entertaining area slash like party ballroom type of deal. So that is, and then also there's going to be like a little TV room, like a den. So that is pretty much what's going to be the rest of this floor. So I couldn't really think at first how I wanted to shape these rooms. So what I did was I just started with the bathroom, and there is the bathtub, and I elevated it and then put these lanterns and like a bunch of candles and stuff around that. And then there's going to be a shower area right there, and then a little tiny room with a toilet right there, and then the like sink area. So that is this. This is, like I said, the master suite. So this is the master bathroom. And we are going to put in a bunch of little, clutter items, soap, hand towels, robes, everything that you can think of. So here comes the candles that I was telling you about. And then I'm going to put the robes in here, another robe over here. Why not have a million of them? I mean, if you're filthy rich. So then we are also going to make the closet, the master walk-in closet. So that's going to be over here. And it's going to have a mirror with one of those wardrobe stations from Get Famous, and a shelving unit from that's CC. And then I'll probably actually replace that when the new pack comes out, this one right here. Because, and it's not that I don't like the CC, because I really do, but I don't have a lot of storage left on my computer. So if I'm going to have duplicates, I don't need the CC, is basically how my life goes. So if I could just help myself and stop downloading CC, but I can't. So that's fine. And I'm just putting in a vanity as well, and then the shoes and necklaces and hats and all that stuff. So there's that. And then curtains. I forgot the curtains. And actually, it's kind of annoying because the windows snap to a different place when they are on a platform, which is really annoying, but something we have to deal with. And so then we're leading right into the master here. This is where the bed is going to go. It's also going to have a little seating area, and then also, of course, a little desk area because, like I said, these are very studious Sims, and they are, obsessed with learning everything they can. Of course, that doesn't mean that in the future there might not be a Sim in this family who, wants to break the mold. But for right now, this is what we're all about. And so I'm just putting a little entryway there as well, just to kind of keep the more private area blocked off from anyone walking through. Here is the seating area. I also ended up using like a lot of that cream color in this build. I'm really not sure why, but I just felt like it really matched well with the blues. So that's what we went with. And then we are just putting in the curtains. Again, I have to figure out what I'm going to do with the outside and where everything is going to go, but we'll figure that out later. In this corner is the little study nook. I was going to put a chess table, it just didn't end up fitting with the desk. So the desk is actually going to go right there. And then again, clutter items. I feel like these people are always like halfway through a book, like, oh yeah, where did I put that? It's right here. Like, always, working on something. Here are the windows. I'm actually only going to put one there, and then the little ones. And then we need to go into some more clutter items just for the walls. I didn't want the walls to be too bare. Here we go. And that's not open to the outside, so that's why I'm not putting any windows there. So I'm just going to go like this, and then I was thinking like maybe I need more space because I was trying to figure out where I was going to put the den. So actually I'm going to push that out a little bit and bring the courtyard over. But here's the kitchen. And I actually think the kitchen came out really nice. It's pretty simple, but it looks good. It's got a, kitchen, a sink, a stove, a dishwasher, but also this kind of rounded island. And I am not smart. I was like, why don't these quite fit? It's because they're backwards. I figured that out when I try to place the chairs. So everything's fine. But we will come to that in just a moment. So here is some of this stuff. And like I said, the colors for this house are blue and orange. Of course, I've used other colors as well, but those are kind of the main color themes of this. So here we go. And then you'll see in just a moment, I'm going to place like a big kind of cabinet thing there. I think it's from Jungle Adventure, actually. And then here's where I realize that all my cabinets are backwards. Okay, so there we go. And then I'm going to place a plant up here. It's kind of annoying how I can't put it in the center unless I use cheats, but And then we're going to put this over here. Yeah. And then put a bunch of more of the like Jungle Adventures, like, stones and jars and, well, I guess that's not Jungle Adventure, but you know what I mean. Like more artifacty type things kind of showing off, I guess. So then over here is going to be the ballroom area. Like I said, we're just splitting that up, and then I'm going to actually drag this way, and then I have to fix the tiles, of course. There we go. And so I'll put a seating area over here, and then the chess table will go next to it. So yeah, here we go with the little seating area, and then here is the chess table. And then I actually decided not to use those, but here we go with the ballroom is going to be that main part, and then over here off to the side is going to be the den. And it's going to be kind of like a sitting, like relaxing area. Again, this is not as grand as the castle that I built. So it's still for a very wealthy family, but they're not going to have like 50 different sitting rooms for your guests to hang out in. There's just the TV room, and there's some chairs in the ballroom area. So that's what we're going with. And then I do need to put some things on the walls here and color the walls because they are pretty bare right now. And then we are going to head into the like party room. So the party room is going to have a dance floor, a stereo, a couple tables, a bar, a buffet. So that is what's going to happen there. And there's the dance floor. I was going to put a DJ booth, but it just really doesn't fit. So there is the stereo off in the corner there, and then these two tables. I just love that table. That is like one of my favorite tables. So that is pretty much going to wrap us up. And here we are in screenshots. So here is the main foyer and the library area. I really love how this came out. It looks very lived in. The little secret room out back and the bathroom. Also really love how this came out. I mean, it's amazing. I would love a bathroom like that. The walk-in closet, the bedroom, along with its little study nook, and then also the seating area right about now. So I hope you enjoyed this part. The next part will be coming out soon, and we'll be working on the second floor, though there might be a couple little tweaks here and there. I think I'm going to add in that robotic station before we switch over. But I am getting really excited about starting this Let's Play soon. There are two more parts in my Let's Play that I'm currently working on that need to wrap up before, but I wanted to make sure to get some of my setup work done. And that is pretty much going to be it. So I hope that you enjoyed, and I will catch you guys in the next one.